Hello and welcome back to Expedition 33. If you didn't watch the previous episode because it wasn't a numbered one, what we did is we completely redid our build. So, we now have a different build on a bunch of our characters here, aiming for very different things. And more specifically, we have no use of Mark within the build whatsoever. Now, I don't think that's optimal. I think obviously some use of Mark is good, but we've taken it entirely out of our build just to see what we can do, to see if we can make our build better by just removing bits. It could be that this new build actually doesn't quite work. It could be that there's all sorts of things that we need to do. We could end up having too much AP, not enough AP. We could end up not doing enough damage, or kind of it feeling a little weird. So this is effectively our opportunity to try things and see what we can do. I don't think that we're going to have another major story event immediately. I think our next major story event is probably actually after Monoko's station, right? I think it's after we go here. I think there's going to be, from the sounds of it, maybe picking up a new person, and then it's going to be moving on to like a big story event, right? Like, we're not going to end up with a boss of the same caliber that we just had immediately. So this is our opportunity to face some enemies that maybe we faced before.
Station?
Oh, with SDA? Yeah, should be quick.
But yeah, this is our opportunity to face some enemies that we've maybe faced before and just see how things feel. If it all fails, I mean, worst comes to the worst, we can always just revert directly back to spamming Mark non-stop. That could work. Also, I am just looking at this trebuchet here, trying to figure out whether there's anything we can do with it, but I think it's just here for scenery. Right. Let's mount SK. Oh yeah, also, in the previous episode, we noted there is no way back currently. We are currently stuck where we are. We have no way to get back apart from going all the way through Main Gate or Forgotten Battlefield, which we don't want to do. Right, we don't want to go back through there. So everything that's in this side of the game effectively is done right now. Although we know that there are things flying in the sky, so presumably at some point we're going to fly. But, you know, we'll worry about that when we get there. Right, let's fight these things and unrust a little bit. De-rust a little bit? Yeah, that'll probably be a better way of putting it. Right, let's fight. Okay, so new abilities that we might use at the start. We'd either use Electrify, which is a low lightning damage ability that gives you 2 lightning stains, which would be good because it then allows us to go into our earth abilities that take advantage of that. Or we would use Wildfire, and Wildfire we would use because it gives us a red stain, which we could then immediately turn into a light stain. However, I don't think that there's any particular benefit in doing that, at least right now, because if we did that, we would end up here with 2 light stains and 2 lightning stains, so it doesn't really get us anywhere unless we're thinking about that we may need to switch into a healing light at some point, right? Like, that would give us a very, very quick way to get a zero-cost healing light, but apart from that, not really any purpose. So I'm just going to do some of that, and I'm going to do it to this guy because he's got some shields, and this is low damage anyway. Now, if it crits, it should, in theory, give us more attacks, which you would suspect that it will crit because we have 35% crit. In fact, I think she actually has more. She might actually have about 47% crit right now. So let's see. Okay, that looked like it hit quite a few times. It looked like 6 to me, but maybe I'm wrong. Okay, here, our goal would just be to use Searing Bond immediately, right? Because we want to apply Foretell. Yeah, so we'd use that immediately, and we're going to use that on you. Cool. And then here, we would want to use Leadership here, because that will give additional AP to our other party members so they can continue casting abilities. So let's do a little Leadership.
Incoming!
Okay. Ah, almost. I actually hit the middle one, which I usually don't there. There we go, there's our counter. Huge damage on the counter. And there's a shield. Okay.
So much potential.
So, now what we would be wanting to do on Lune is probably Terror Quake, which will do low earth damage and break damage to enemies every turn. But we could also just do Crust Steel Crush. Let's do some Terror Quaking. Let's just do it as we would do it. Cool. Next, we have quite a lot of AP. We want to basically switch into Twilight quickly here. Could do something like Sealed Fate to do that, which will do a lot of hits. Could do Grim Harvest if we needed a heal, which we don't really need a heal. Could also just give AP to someone like Verso, and then immediately they would play and then play again, which is what I'm going to do.
Let's carve a path.
So, first move of Verso, I'm just going to do Leadership. I'm just going to give the rest of the team extra AP. So effectively, I just used his extra turn to give AP
Ready to
back.
evade.
Oh, okay, I was way late on that. Wait, did that not give AP back? Wait a second. I used the right ability, but I didn't give any AP to, yeah, to CL. Wait a second. That's interesting. Why didn't they give any AP? And again. I'm going to try that again, actually. We're going to deliberately stall this fight a little bit. So, Leadership reduces current rank and gives AP to other allies. Let me just check if this works.
Worth it.
Oh, I see. Okay, I see what went wrong. I needed to jump and then parry.
Not impressed.
Okay, so we need to change that bit of his build. At least a little bit. I'll explain what went wrong in a second. Once we have access to him.
Flow.
Okay, now I'm going to use Crustal Crush. I'm just going to do a bunch of... Actually, I wouldn't use Crustal Crush at this point, right? Because I have... yeah, I would use Electrify at this point. Because I have one light, which I want to turn into two lightning, which then I want to turn into Crustal. Yeah. So I would do something like this.
Thunder.
Also, look at this. They're actually ready to break already. Like, some of them are anyway. Okay. Verso gets a turn in a second. Let's just use Grim Harvest here. Yeah. Cool. And that gives us Rush as well. So, let me show you what I think was going wrong. So, we have Leadership here, right? Leadership reduces current rank and gives AP to other allies. The thing is, the way that I read it working initially is that it would try and reduce your rank, it can't reduce your rank, but would still give the AP. It doesn't do that. What it does instead is absolutely nothing if it can't reduce the current rank. Ah, okay, so you have to raise his rank up, which isn't terrible. All it means is that what we'd probably want to do is something like Paradigm Shifts and Berserker Slashes to get us up to the next level, and then move our way back down with Leadership. Like, we want to use the other abilities, which do benefit from being in the C rank, and then Leadership to give AP back. So we wouldn't give AP on the first turn. Okay, interesting. Well, his health is also full right now, so I don't want to do that one. I guess I am going to use Berserker Slash then. That's fine.
I've got this.
We're in a little bit of an odd spot because we're kind...
Get ready.
Yeah. Okay, I haven't seen this one, I don't think. That's fine, we counted it. But yeah, we're in a weird spot right now because I spent a little bit of time stalling. Right, let's use Crustal Crush now that we've got things where they should be. Okay, so that did 5 hits. 4 of them did 2.6k, and then 1 of them did 4,000 something. So we're talking like almost 15,000 damage from that one move, which is very, very good. Okay. And we leveled up Kriller, which is your weapon. Yes. So we leveled this up to 8, which doesn't really matter at all, but that's fine. Am I still happy with Lance from? It doesn't matter as much now, but it is nice that your rank starts in C, because it means that you can immediately start doing things. One of the comments I got on our build after the previous video was that we could potentially start looking at some of these higher damage stuff, because a lot of the time we're going to have a lot of AP with our current build, which is definitely something we should think about, but for now let's just see if we can get it working. Right, where am I even going? Could go to this thing. I don't really know what this thing is, but we could go to it. Ooh, thing on the map. You know what, let's just mount SK. Right.
Nice.
It's a color of Lumina. Okay. Head around this thing here. Where's the weird thing on the map? Oh, so it's up here and then to the left. Oh.
The Nestle station is to the north, not far from here.
Just a gestural merchant. You sell a haircut for CL and a haircut for CL. Alright. Well, we'll buy those. Right. Let's have a look at these. So, haircut number 1 is French bob. It's fine. And then we have plunging bob. Better, but like it's not her. So, no. Ah, no, this is the thing that was on our map. Painting workshop, dangerous. Okay, that's the second one of those we've seen, actually. Dismount. Let's attack. Okay, let's try this again. So, we're thinking something like electrify as a start. Although I suppose there's nothing to stop me just starting with Terraquake. Yeah, maybe I should start with Terraquake.
Toughness of earth.
So that'll now do damage over time, and it will apply break over time, and then we can do an electrify, which is boosted on the next turn, and it will actually keep, yeah, and it will keep the light stain, I think. Should be cool. Okay, here I still think Searing Bond is our correct first move here. Let's do that.
Take this.
Cool.
Ready to strike.
Then on his turn, Paradigm only costs 1, so I'm looking at something like that to break there, followed by Paradigm Shift. Let's go. Which puts us immediately into B. Perfect. There's our counter. It's incredibly dead. It's also incredibly dead. Nice. Oh no! Almost. Does his face a weak point? But there's Terraquake. I don't know. Anyway, what this now means is that I could electrify on this. Although she has a ton of AP. Like, actually, yeah, look at her AP. Her AP is full on everyone. It's kind of true that we're going to end up with a ton of AP. Anyway, what I'm thinking is if we electrify here, we end up with a light stain, an earth stain, plus 2 electric stains. Is that correct?
Ready.
Yes, yes it is. And that actually puts us in a perfect position. Yeah, so that's definitely what we should do pretty much every time unless we want to wildfire. Okay. On her turn here, we're going to do a Sealed Fate. Okay.
Cut him down.
Then we could either do Blitz here that will do increased damage, or we do something like Leadership. That would be our normal path, although everybody's at full AP, which is crazy. So I guess it would be Berserker Slash, which isn't doing like a ton of damage. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, so we are ending up with a lot of AP. which is definitely odd. Have we got any abilities that would be good? Looking at something like Perfect Break, I guess, on that, but we don't really want to go to S rank at any point. Purification could be okay instead of Perfect Recovery. Yeah, maybe we like Purification instead of Perfect Recovery. This Perfect Recovery gives you perfection that we don't really need. The heal being increased to 100 is nice, but if we want to use Berserker Slash, it's kind of anti-synergy. So that, or maybe we get rid of Blitz for Purification as well. But yeah, having a couple of things that work in B rank might not be the worst thing in the world, but yeah, well, I haven't actually tested where the Blitz gives us that second turn, actually. That's the other thing to check here. Let's maybe get rid of that for Purification right now. Let's just see how that looks. I think that actually on CL, we're going to end up with a lot of abilities that cost quite a lot anyway, so it's not the end of the world that she's high on stuff. And then on Lune, we're going to end up using like 5 and 7 costs a lot of the time, so it's not, again, the end of the world that she's quite high on AP, at least early. Oh, okay. Well, it looks like some Gestrals lost a fight here. Just check our map. Yes, that's the way up to Minoko Station. Lots of, well, I was going to say red and white flowers, but mostly just white flowers here. Okay. Alright, let's head back this way. Still can see the flying thing over there. Is that something that wants to fight? I think so, yeah? Oh, no, that is dead. Alright, never mind. Okay.
Acceleration!
We're obviously not going up to Minoko Station right now. We're going to have a look around this area first. This isn't really like you'd expect it to be kind of icy and cold here, but this isn't really that's not really what these flowers look like. They're just painted white, obviously, which is, it's interesting that they've managed to get that feeling of it, like not feeling quite like a cold area. It feels like it's fake. But I guess it kind of is, right? Let's fight.
A storm is coming.
Okay, so Terror Quake every single time, first move. Flying one dodged, that's fine. Here, we can definitely shoot you, but we'll do that on Verso's turn. Let's do a Searing Bond onto this one. Nice. And then, shoot. Nice. Followed by Paradigm Shift onto you. Cool. That's fine, doesn't matter.
Ready to evade.
There's our counter.
Not impressed.
Okay. Nice. Electrify.
Thunder.
Yeah, see, she didn't end up with any AP this turn. I guess we can use Harvest to get the AP, but still. There are situations where things don't go our way, we end up without AP. And then in theory, what we could do here, if this enemy had a little bit more health, this would be better, but we could do like a Radiant Slash here.
Radiant Super.
Which would also break. Nice. Hey, Empowering Tin is done. What is Empowering Tin? Yeah, we don't need that. Let's maybe grab ourselves... Could do first hit deals more damage, but that's not really what we want here. Healing an ally applies rush, she doesn't heal. Deals more damage if health is below 10%. Well, it probably won't get there most of the time. Could do Energizing Death to give him the actual version of that. Oh, Inverted Affinity I never finished. Oh, in which case I'll finish Inverted Affinity. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Okay. Hello. Yeah, I'll trade. haircut for Lune, and then lost voice. Okay. I mean, you know, obviously we've seen this already, but now it's on a different character. I kind of like it more on Lune, but, you know, not replacing her default, so that's fine. Is there any way up here? No. I'm thinking that once we get flying, I have no idea how it works, but maybe that's an area we can get through with it. Another one of these things. Still don't know if these are anything or whether these are just scenery. So that's fine. Head down here. Grab the color of Lumina. And I think that might... Oh no, there's still this thing up here, yeah. I can't access it. I can head along here though. Big guy dead. Where's this take us? Stone Quarry. Alright, apparently it's just somewhere we can go. Let's go.
That's unusual.
What happened here?
Just one of them standing by himself. Alright. Best. Let me just check. Learn skills. Have I got anything... I only have 4 skill points. I'm not going to get anything expensive for any of these. Yeah, I have no skill points right now. I mean, maybe Mael, but she doesn't really need it, so... That's fine. Okay, I'm going to ignore everything and pick up the journal first.
Vanson, 48th. He wouldn't listen. Just kept running everyone into the ground. He acted as if he was the only true believer. That we had to trust him. 5 dead, and he wanted to double down. Thomas, not so subtly insinuated that Jean should be relieved of duty. Mutiny. Something I'd never have countenanced. Yet I have a duty to them too. It's a gutting realization. What has to be done? The mission is too important. The team is too important. We can't just throw our lives away for nothing. I hate that it came to this. But he broke our trust. Under Expedition Code 23, Jean Fournier is hereby relieved of duty. I, Vanson Constantine, have assumed command and have designated Thomas Flegov as lieutenant.
Alright. Well. Didn't change how it ended. Right. Hello there. Now this is interesting, because Verso I don't think has spoken to any of these guys yet. I didn't want to kill my friends. I just wanted to play with them. Even when I managed to play a note right, I messed up right after. Can you believe it? I'm expected to use my instrument to kill, and I'm angry. I cannot play. I will never play again. I beg you, please, mistress, I seek your help. And everyone who does not wish to kill. Teach me how not to kill. Teach me how to play. Afraid none of us are familiar with your instrument. No. Mistress, this cannot continue. Well, perhaps we could help you practice? Truly? Yes, help me learn how not to kill. Don't get hit when I play some wrong notes, but please, do get hit when I play the right notes. Surely that should be easy for you. Alright. This is weird.
Just try it. Bring it on. Bring it on. Oh well. Not impressed.
Wonderful.
Bring it on. Let's try it. Bring it on. Oh well.
Maybe not the best thing to have inverted on for. I'm realizing.
Just try it. Oh well. Bring it on. Bring it on. Oh well.
Wonderful.
Not impressed. Just try it. Oh well.
All the trials are complete, just in time for inverted to wear off. Wonderful. It worked. Ooh. Hello. Wait. Have this. To prove my gratitude. Hey, an upgrade to healing parry. That's cool. We have that equipped, don't we? On you? No, we have energizing heal, not healing parry. Healing parry. Okay, it's still pretty good. I don't really know what I would replace for it though. I obviously don't want to unverso because I want Verso to go lower in health. That's cool. Wonder if we can hear this tune somewhere else, and whether we can identify what it actually is, whether it's unique to this. See, I'm thinking it might be a tune that we find in one of these side areas. Anyway, we will leave them be. I still don't know what all of these are for. I'm assuming there's a purpose for these guys, but maybe not. Maybe they're just weird lore bits.
Acceleration.
Okay. Well, stick with our fight every one of the groups once policy. Let's head over here. And let's go.
A storm is coming.
So I want to Terror Quake here. So I'm going to.
Toughness of earth!
Followed by Searing Bond. Cool. Followed by killing that one, which actually gives me way too much energy. Probably just want to keep shooting, right? And then that gives me way too much energy. Then maybe something like Purification here.
Light shines.
All right, I think that we're starting to get somewhere. We're definitely starting to get somewhere. I don't know where we're getting, but it's somewhere better. Okay, Revive 10 energy is now done. Could give you healing parry while we wait for something new to level. Do it. Also, let me just check something. Yeah, so those on my L aren't actually leveling. Unfortunate. Although what we could do is maybe swap healing parry with one of the ones that she's got. Like maybe energizing parry. Yeah, that might be better. Alright. Big guy. Kind of reminds me of like a statue of a Greek god or something. At least I'm seeing there being kind of a big beard there. Interesting. Ooh, that's a big guy. That is a big guy. If ever there was somewhere to test our fighting prowess, it's against whatever this is. Alright. Let's go. I'm ready. It's you versus me, ice thing. Frost. Evic.
Get ready.
Ow.
Careful, Verso.
Okay, so I had a second part to its attack, as I'm discovering. I still don't think it's impossible. Let's say no and let's retry the fight. Okay.
Danger!
Oh, that is, yeah, it's still quicker than I think it should be. It's twing, pause, parry. Twing, pause, parry. Yeah. I still don't know what the first one's timing is, but we can... Second one I think I got.
Not impressed.
Okay. Okay. Well, I got it on one of them.
Try me.
Yeah, it's that little twing
Time to
sound
take
in the
risks.
background. Okay, Rez?
I won't waste this. I'm waiting.
Okay, do it. Whoa. It's a different spell. No, I'm not sending in the reserve team just yet. I still don't know if we actually have enough damage to actually harm this thing, but you gotta parry it.
Eyes up, Verso.
Didn't follow my own rule. I tried to parry when I heard the sound. Okay, again, I think this is significantly above our level, judging by the damage it does, but let's see. There's a counter. Good.
It's locked on you. Brace yourselves. Look out. Take cover.
There's our counter. Okay, I get a turn. Terrorquake, definitely. We want to increase the break damage on this thing.
Toughness of earth. Full deck.
Cool. Next, we'll do a Searing Bond.
Let's carve a path.
Then, that's not a weak spot. That's the biggest surprise yet. Okay. Could Purify, could Leadership. I guess we want a Leadership here.
Worth it.
Eyes up, Verso.
There we go. Okay. Oh, it absorbs one of our attacks. Wonderful. Oh. Yeah. I'm looking at the damage we're doing. I don't think I want to continue this. No. Like, this is too strong for us right now. Just because you can't make a mistake, and it would take so long to do, and I just don't see me not making a mistake for that long. Right? Like, we think about how many turns it would take. We're talking like 50 plus turns, maybe, to kill it. And that's, like, asking a lot to do 50 plus turns worth of parries. Like, without a chance to make a mistake. So, yeah, I think it's probably just out of our range. Which is fine. Oh, yeah, we can go across the water. Being stupid. We're not done yet. I was thinking, oh, we're done already. But no, we can go across the water here. Right.
Let us get wet.
So first of all, let's check over here. So go back towards where we came from. Oh, hello. Hello, combat. Okay, Terrorquake. Searing Bond onto you.
Take this.
Actually, I should shoot you first as well. Do I reckon I could kill you with 2 more hits? I kind of... Oh, never mind. I was going to say I kind of do. Okay, never mind. I'm going to use Paradigm Shift to kill you then. Oh, not quite. Okay.
Danger. Eyes up, Verso.
Wrong type of spell. That's fine.
Chroma is flowing.
Electrify. Res.
Welcome back.
Wrong type of parry. Okay.
Get ready.
There we go. Wonderful.
Ready to evade.
My turn.
That's fine. Res.
Sorry I failed.
Yeah. Right. Let's do Grim Harvest. Nice.
Now's our chance.
And Crustal Crush. Oh, I forgot this thing's flying, so it would miss, but that's okay. Hey, Inverted Affinity is done, so we no longer need to use that ever. That's good. Let's get rid of Inverted Affinity. Maybe I replace that for Energizing. Yeah, for Energizing Parry, maybe. He doesn't need AP generation. Maybe I replace it for Combo Attack, just so that I can... yeah. Let's swap it with that. That way I can level it. Cool. That seems fine to me. Good. Oh, yeah, and our weapon upgrades. So, you got 2 weapon upgrades, which is nice. And then you got a weapon upgrade as well from one of them. I think it might have even been this weapon. Perfect. Right. Over here. What is this? Oh, it's graveyard. Okay. Last graveyard was a map kind of area, and this one is also kind of a map area.
Nice.
Alicia's birthday party. That was the name that Renoir gave to the weird masked lady, right? I think so. Huh. Interesting. I wonder what her birthday party sounds like. Huh. Okay.
Let us get wet.
Anyway, over here. Let's see what we got over here. What are you? Are you friendly? No? No, you're not friendly. Alright, you are Grosse Tete. Which I believe means big head.
Take cover!
Okay. I can't help but notice we're doing 0 damage, but that's okay. Okay.
Bring it on.
Well,
Overflowing with energy.
that's interesting. So our damage didn't appear to actually damage it at all. Terrorquake? Try and break it.
The toughness of Earth. Well.
Searing Bond.
Take this.
Let's carve a path.
And then we're going to... I kind of want to use leadership to reduce our AP, but we get so much AP anyway here. Maybe I just use purification. It doesn't even do increased damage. Yeah, I don't know. Like, yeah, I guess purification. Resistant. Okay.
Eyes up, Verso.
Well, it's quite a lot. I'm assuming we have to break it and then we can
Look
kill
out.
it. And again.
It's locked on you.
Okay, and again. Uh-huh. Okay. So they obviously heard me in the previous fight go, yeah, like parrying 50 times in a row, that's quite a lot, and then decided to make an entire fight that's like, hey, can you parry 50 times in a row? Okay, let's bring you back. Oh,
Here
not
we
quick
go
enough,
again.
huh? Okay. Maybe there's like a Lumina out there that's damage per parry or something. One of, actually, was it not something we had on Mel that we saw was like increased damage per parry since last action or something? That would probably be the kind of thing I'd be looking at here. Right, res.
I won't lose again.
Okay.
Let the ink flow.
Well, I'm thinking Terraquake here to set up increased break, probably. Unless we got anything else that seems good here. I guess Crystal Crush makes more sense for the break damage. Yeah, because I don't get that many turns.
Let's shake the earth.
Oh, that wasn't even that much. Okay. And back at it again. I actually feel like the first couple are easier. Or sorry, are harder. When it gets to like faster ones, it's actually easier because like it doesn't really matter when you press it. I understand I just got hit, but that's just because I lost the rhythm. Yeah, I'll send in the reserve team on this one. This feels like a reserve team type of thing. What is this? What? What? 5% increased damage per turn. Okay. I think this one deserves me looking it up. What was up with that? Because I don't think that was intended. Grosse, Tete, Expedition 33. Okay. Let's see. Keep parrying, takes time, it will get a headache and lose eventually. What? It just dies eventually? It just happened it died on the turn after we brought in our backup squad? Alright. That was 146 successful parries, so it must be like 150 attacks, because we probably missed 4 parries. Huh. It just happened that we did it on at that point. Alright. Sure. That's fine. I will learn that thing in a bit. Once we have space. You know what we should do? I should just stick it on you instead of healing parry. Then I'll remember to do it. Wait, whoa, wait a sec. Was that incredible? Yes. Yes, it was. That's 1,000 extra health. Wow. Okay. That is incredible. Okay. That's like really, really good. Yeah. Okay. Still not much I can do with it, but like it's incredible. What's this?
I am
Coastal cave. Alright.
Well, that will help.
Color of Lumina. And then I guess we'll go in the cave. Okay. Ooh. It's an area we can move through. 65. Well, you leveled up. Let's get some more points in vitality, shall we? Okay. That is actually increasing our attack power, interestingly. It wasn't up until recently increasing our attack power, but now it is, right? Or was it always increasing our... Oh no, it's because our weapon skill's off a bit now. Yeah, okay. That's fine. I was just being stupid. Yeah, I'll take some more points in agility for you. Firmly committed to the teachings of Gustav. Never take a skill, or never take anything that isn't agility. What's up with this? Is this just nice and peaceful? Are these guys chill Nevrons, or are these guys not chill Nevrons? These guys appear to be chill Nevrons. Someone found our shop. I was this close to believing that we'd never have clients. Our location is terrible. A shop. We should have many more clients. We are, after all, the most talented people in our field. We take great pride in our craft. I believe a demonstration is in order. What do you say? Why not? What exactly is your field? Our field, you ask? Weapons! Alright, we're fighting.
Get ready.
There's a counter. This is more like it. Ow.
Let's gamble.
Okay, Searing Bond.
Take this.
And then Terraquake.
I'll manage.
And then stunned. Okay. And there's our counter.
Dodge Ciel.
Cool.
Full deck.
I am going to Grim Harvest heal here. Even though it will heal Verso up, so his Berserker will do less damage, I still think it's worth it. Just because he's a little too low in health.
A storm is coming.
There's Terraquake. Now we're going to electrify this thing or this thing? This thing. Let's electrify it.
You're outmatched.
Nice. Now, I'm going to use Berserker Slash, which will do increased damage because I'm in C, and I don't have a lot of health. Let's go.
Careful,
Good.
Verso.
That's worrying. That's not.
Time to strike.
Okay. We're in Twilight. Searing Bond then on this thing.
Let us stain them.
Cool. I don't have any AP really to spend, as I don't have like a ton for Crystal Crush. Could Wildfire? It wouldn't get any bonus effects, that's not really worth it. Could Electrify. I I don't know what stains that would leave us with. We're kind of in an odd spot stain-wise. Could Healing Light for free. It doesn't actually help us at all. This is an odd spot. We're like 1 AP off being good. Like, if we had 1 AP more, like, you got the option of Terror Quake, you got the option of Rock Slide. I think this is just a turn that we take off. Let's just attack. Okay.
Lune, attention.
There's our counter. Nice, now we can break. So I could use Radiant Slash, which will break here. Although I should try Blitz, just to see if I do actually get to play a second time. Let's Blitz. Yes, okay. Then Radiant Slash would break. And it does break.
Ready
okay.
to evade.
That's fine. Oh, she's dead. Very dead. Okay, I don't want to revive because this is your second turn of Twilight. What I want to do is something like Sealed Fate. Let's do it.
Your fate is sealed.
Okay. Your turn, I definitely want to revive on, though.
I'm back.
Okay. There's our counter. Cool. Just consume these with harvest.
Useful.
Nice. And there's a death.
The elements dance.
Nice. What have I got now? Oh, this is Crustal Crush. There we go. Now we can break that one.
Take
Wonderful.
cover.
Nice.
Ready to strike.
Radiant Slash.
Radiance away.
Searing Bond. And then Electrify.
Thunder. Crash.
Let's carve a path.
Blitz.
Let's go faster.
Perfect. Okay. I don't know whether we're dealing more damage in these fights than we were with the Mark build. It feels like we have larger bursts of damage, but I'm not entirely sure. Obviously the problem is we moved into a later part of the game, so it could just simply be this later part of the game, the things we're fighting have a lot more health. Ah ha ha ha, it's been a long time since me and my bud stretched out. And our weapons, ooh, let me tell you, they felt great. Hey, no hard feelings, now you've gotten a glimpse of the power our weapons hold. They're so powerful, they're easy to swing, ooh, and they're beautiful to boot, and since I'm in a happy mood, there's a discount on everything. So, what do you say, interested? Alright. Oh, so these are just upgrades for weapons we already have. Yes, in which case 100% I'm interested, right? Yeah. Let's buy them. Also, please check out what my buddy made. Well, you could have told me that there was more before I go and buy all of that. Okay. It's that one and that one. So it did upgrade the weapon we're currently using, which is quite nice as well. Okay. Alright, what have you got? Does the other one not talk? Oh, no, no, no. My partner in crime here doesn't talk, just like the rest of us, apart from me, of course. Oh, wow. So he sells a bunch of stuff as well. Which obviously I also want to just buy. Oh wait, I don't own these, interestingly. Consuming Foretell applies 2 burn on target per sun charge. That's actually really good for us right this second. So that might be the thing I need to make this build work. Because currently she's just using this, which gives health per foretell, which is kind of nice. But I think this is better, right? Because now, after her first stuff, she'll start having burn on. With burn, she can end Searing Bond, which will then apply foretell to everything. Yeah. So it'd be like Searing Bond, let's say Harvest, right? Just for example. So Searing Bond Harvest. That'll then put her in Twilight state with AP. We then use Searing Bond to spread foretell to every burning... Well, it says to every other burning enemy. Maybe it's not quite right, but it's almost there. Like, there's something right. There's something almost there with that build. I don't think it's too bad. We do definitely need to come back here and buy the rest of the stuff at some point. Right. Color of Lumina?
An advantage.
Okay. Cool. Now, obviously, if we were applying Mark, then we'd have a consistent way of putting Burn on, because we could use the one that when you consume Mark, you apply Burn, but we're not using Mark right now. See, I'm already trying to justify going back to Mark build, even though we just spent a whole episode removing it. I'm like, but we could go back. Have you considered that we could, like, do a Mark build? Dear. There's no hope for me. I don't know if we can leave out the other side. I don't think we can, and there's no way up this way on the water, right? Let's have a look. No, no way up there. Okay, cool. Well, let's progress onwards. Obviously, big guy is not getting fought, because I don't think it's the same situation as the head. The parries were actually quite easy. As I was saying before we got hit 4 times, when it got quite quick, the parries were actually quite easy to hit, because it was very consistently on the same rhythm. So if once you have the rhythm, you're fine. The problem was, as we saw there, the first couple of hits are on a different rhythm. So you end up in a... Yeah, we can't leave out that side. You end up in a situation where you're like, when do I get to the like proper rhythm of the parrying? But once you got there, you were kind of fine. Ooh, a train. In my head, I was like, I wonder if one of the expeditions used a train. How do I expect the expeditions to get the train across the water? Huh? Well, what was my thinking there? Somebody definitely, you know, had a station, no?
Follow the tracks. They'll lead us to Monaco.
A train. Gustave would have liked to see that.
Is it true before the fracture, Lumiere had trains running throughout the continent?
Always running late, but running. Yes.
Oh, I hadn't considered that, but that does make sense. Verso had to be around before the fracture as well. So, like, he knows a life that isn't this. That's wild. Yeah, okay. I hadn't fully considered the implications, but actually, yeah, he had to have a life before everything. Crazy. Okay. Well, I'm gonna rest here. And next time, we head up the route to Monaco Station. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.